Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Hello and welcome, people, to MHF. Husam is gonna be here. Absolutely. Listen, this was a fight between Jurgen Klopp and Mohamed Salah. And to be honest, just to let you know, Mohamed Salah said after the game, though, he said after the game that he doesn't want to burn it. If he talks, it will be fire. So big up everybody that is here. Hit that like button. Also, we'll speak about Manchester United abysmal performance. What a performance by Manchester United. Absolutely horrific performance by Manchester United and Erik ten Hag. And there are some people are saying, now keep Erik ten Hag. Listen, guys, if you are here, guys, big up everybody that joined us. We got over 600 people here. Hit that like button because it will help the channel. It's a brand new channel. Myself and Husam are here. Hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. Husam is going to be joining me in a second, of course. I'm trying to call him, but he's not picking up. He was here on the stream, but I think big up everybody that joined. Big up Terry and the Football Terrace community for the redirect. So if you're from the Football Terrace community, hit that like button. This is going to be fantastic. This is going to be a different stream. We'll talk about Salah and Jurgen Klopp. And a lot of people are blaming Mohamed Salah now. A lot of people are blaming Mohamed Salah. But also, what do we want to start with? Is Man United or Liverpool? Listen, Husam is going to be joining us in a second now because I want to talk about Liverpool. I want to talk about this Jurgen Klopp capitulation, the collapse of Liverpool Football Club. And it lines up, and you know what I mean? It lines up with Arne Slot announcement yesterday that he is going to be joining Liverpool. And I think, and that's my opinion, Husam disagrees with me, that I think it all started when Amorim and Alonso, especially when Alonso said he's not joining Liverpool. And a lot of people are telling me I defend Mohamed Salah a lot. I do. I'm Egyptian and I don't hide it. I defend Mohamed Salah a lot, right? However, I am the same one who said that Mohamed Salah should go in the beginning of the season. What is the difference? Liverpool were going to make top 4 anyway. Mohamed Salah, they should have let him go. Played whoever, Harvey Elliott, played whoever. And in January, signed someone. They were offered £200 million, people. Yes, it was the end of the window, right? But I actually thought that he should have left. He definitely should have left. He should have left, and he should have gone to Saudi. He's a listen, Mohamed Salah is a fantastic footballer. I know that he's not aesthetically pleasing on the eye, but again, he delivers the season. Stats show that, goals show that, and he had a dip after AFCON somehow. And I'm going to put this on the Egyptian national team and the people who run the national team in Egypt. Somehow, every time he goes to AFCON, and I'm Egyptian and I'm telling you, it is so toxic in the Egyptian national team, and it's so demoralizing that when he comes back, it turns into shit. I wish he never went to play for the Egyptian national team because the Egyptian national team isn't good enough. The Egyptian national team, listen, they went to the final and they still blamed him. And I know a lot of, you're Egyptian. How do you say that about your national team? Bro, I'm telling you, and I'm not gonna turn this into political or whatever, right? But the facts are Mohamed Salah has underperformed, and I called him out. The last game, I called him out. I called him out. He missed chances. The last games they play. What are the couple chances he missed? Listen, when they drew the last game, Liverpool, and I said Mohamed Salah missed. Yes, he created some chances, but he literally missed against Everton 2 clear-cut chances. So I blamed him. Don't come here with the agenda that I only defend Mohamed Salah. I literally said that Mohamed Salah completely fluffed his line last time. Completely fluffed his line, right? Was Jurgen Klopp? Jurgen Klopp dropped him. Fine, you drop him. You dropped him, right? Did you win the game? Jurgen Klopp, did you win the game? Were you in control of the game? Jurgen Klopp? You were playing against West Ham away. Were you in control? Yes, you dropped Muhammad. It's all Muhammad Salah's fault. I'm not, by the way, I'm not sitting here and not blaming him, right? I'm not sitting him but not blaming him, right? But in the same time, I'm going to sit here and absolutely say it. He hasn't been great, but why? Who are you dropping him to for? Cody Gakpo? Luis Diaz? Harvey Elliott? I'm sorry. They don't have a better player. I'm sorry. I know a lot of you guys don't want to hear it and you don't want to listen to it. Liverpool don't have a better player. Even Mohamed Salah at his dip, he's one of Liverpool's best players. Even though, and I'm admitting here and I'm telling you, he's having a dip in form. He is. He isn't performing well, but he's having a dip in form. But even at his dip in form, he's better than a lot of people. He's better. And the amount of hate that a lot of people give Mohamed Salah, a lot of hate this guy gets, right? What are you saying? Why does he get a lot of hate? Consistent 7 years at Liverpool. Consistent 7 years. But anyway, I'm not going to turn this into Mohamed Salah because I don't think Mohamed Salah should be part of a conversation. Liverpool didn't win the league because of Mohamed Salah. Liverpool didn't win the Europa League because of Mohamed Salah. Liverpool didn't win the league and didn't win the Europa League for way more reasons. I don't know why we're focused on Mohamed Salah today. I know why, because of the fight. But there are way more aspects about Liverpool that Liverpool fans should be focused on. Is this squad ready for next season for Arne Slot? Is this squad ready for Arne Slot? I don't think so. I don't think it's ready for Arne Slot. I don't think it's ready for the next manager. I don't think it is. Big problem. This squad, some of the players aren't good enough. Some of the players aren't good enough. The forward line needs revamp. They need a DM. They might need a number 8. Is Curtis Jones, Gravenberch, Szoboszlai good enough? I am not sure. You guys are going to say the squad is good enough. You have no bench. I think your players need development. And when I mean, I actually thought that Liverpool actually were I thought they will absolutely continue with the same way they played football, which is you concede a lot of chances, but you still win the games, right? You still win the games. I actually think that this is something that I didn't expect. I didn't see it happening. But one of the things I said is that if Liverpool drop, it will be a domino effect. Because I believe this managerial announcement, and I'm going to say that again. This managerial announcement actually affected the team so bad. This managerial announcement affected the team so bad. And the fact that Xabi Alonso isn't coming, the fact that Amorim isn't coming, the fact that now there was talks of Arne Slot, there was talks of other people. Oh, yeah. I still think Konat. I never said that, Narmin. But anyway, I actually never said that. I still stand by it. Any player that plays for Man City, we cannot judge. But yes, we'll see how it goes. But, however, what is Andrew saying? Andrew Wright? Thank you, Andrew. Sorry, but Mo is not bigger than the club. Nobody's bigger than Liverpool Football Club. Unprofessional from him. Pep, Sir Alex wouldn't stand for if Salah hasn't been good for a long time. Listen, I'm never excusing a player for the behavior. What Mohamed Salah did against Jurgen Klopp today, I don't know what happened. I don't know what they said to each other. I am never gonna excuse a player standing up for his manager in front of the cameras. At the end, Jurgen Klopp is the manager. Mohamed Salah is a player. I don't know what has been said. I'm not defending Mohamed Salah or what he did. I'm just defending Mohamed Salah for the people that are turning on him for like they're forgetting everything that he did. And I'm going to say Mohamed Salah should have left the club in the summer. He should have. He should have left the club in the summer. When Muhammad Salah said, if I speak, I will burn. And also what Muhammad Salah said, and you have to watch that clip, it's everywhere. When Muhammad Salah said that if I speak, there will be fire, do you know what that means? That means that there is stuff going on in the background that we don't know about. There are stuff going on in the background that we don't know about. What is being said in the background? What is Muhammad Salah afraid to say? Why is Muhammad Salah afraid to say? Why doesn't he want to speak? Right? Why isn't Muhammad Salah talking? What is he gonna say that will cause fire? That's what I want to know. I want the tapes released. I want the tapes released. Salah is not gonna say this out of nowhere. Something is happening in the background. Something is happening in the background. And I want to know. I want to know what is happening in the background. And Salah should have left in the summer. And I told Liverpool fans, that's a lot of money. And for the people that keep slagging Salah and keep saying this, Salah, and I don't want to turn this into Salah, because I think what happened today is that the blame is being shifted from Jurgen Klopp and the team and the announcement to Muhammad Salah. He's being scapegoated. You're scapegoating your best player. You're scapegoating your best players. Wallahi, guys, this is Liverpool fans. And I'm going to say, if you scapegoat, if you forget what Muhammad Salah did to your team, okay? If you forget what Muhammad Salah did to your team, you're ungrateful. And I'm going to say it. If you don't like me, you don't like me. What he did today is wrong. What he did today is wrong. What he did today is wrong in front of the manager, speaking like this, right? But also, you're not going to forget everything that he did. Oh my God, the amount of insults, that Muhammad Salah is getting over the internet is absolutely toxic. It's absolutely ridiculous. It's ridiculous, right? Like, what is happening? Why is Muhammad Salah being so insulted everywhere now on the internet? Right? Why? Why is he being insulted? I don't know. And I don't know what is happening. I don't know why is he being insulted everywhere. It's unacceptable. Bro, he's being like, they're calling him names, bro. And it's ridiculous. They're calling Muhammad Salah names. What are you talking about, you ungrateful people? You forgot what Muhammad Salah did to your club. Yes, the club is above everybody. Your club is above everybody. But Muhammad Salah played. He played very well for Liverpool over years and years and years. But nobody wants to listen. They want to cuss him. They want to cuss his family. Oh my God, the amount of insults the guy is getting is ridiculous. And people just forget what he did for the club. They forget what he did for the club. And it's absolutely horrific. It's horrific. It's absolutely horrific. Wallahi, people want to forget what he did for the club. People want to forget what Muhammad Salah did. And it's ridiculous. It's absolutely nuts. It's absolutely, like, what he did today is wrong. What he did today is not right. Standing up to your manager like this is wrong. But doesn't mean people want to forget his history. And I promise you something. What happened today, and I don't know what is being said, and it's not going to be released, might shift the blame from Jurgen Klopp. And I'm going to say it, and Liverpool fans, you won't like it. Jurgen Klopp might be leaving your club in a bad place. Is in a bad place. And I'm going to tell you that. If Jurgen Klopp is a legend, and I put a tweet out there, if Jurgen Klopp is a legend, he's leaving the club because he's tired. Well, Muhammad Salah could have chosen last summer to go and get the money from Saudi Arabia. He was offered 10 times his wage, right? He could have left, but he didn't go. I'm not saying Jurgen Klopp is this and that, but I'm saying if you aren't getting your first choice manager and you aren't getting the second choice manager. Why isn't Jurgen Klopp the one? Why is Jurgen Klopp staying one more year? Oh yeah, Mo, you have an agenda against Klopp. Listen, what Klopp has done to Liverpool is fantastic. He built the team. He changed the culture. He's a fantastic coach. He's a fantastic manager, right? He's a fantastic manager, Jurgen Klopp. Liverpool were in the trenches, and this guy literally took you out of the trenches, made your team, won a Champions League, won a league title after 30 years, developed a lot of players, the likes of Salah, the likes of Mane. He made Van Dijk better, Trent Alexander-Arnold. He did absolutely phenomenal, right? And I'm telling you, Jurgen Klopp isn't retiring. Jurgen Klopp isn't retiring. Jurgen Klopp is going to take a year off. He's going to take a year off, and he's going to come back to management. Why isn't he staying? Like, and to be honest with you, and I'm saying it, this guys, they can do whatever. Anybody can do whatever. Anybody, freeloaders in the chat, all do whatever. You say whatever you want. I'm not even reading some of the chats. Listen, there is 900 people here, and we aren't even on 300, 400 likes. Right? We aren't even on 300 and 400 likes. I don't know why. I don't know why we aren't on 300 likes. Hit the like, guys, the like button to help this. You hate me, you like me. The like button is underneath your live chat. Hit that like button, please.
وين المكالمة حبيبي؟
I couldn't call you.
There you are. There you are. 0 calls. Explain it to me.
It's not working. Your phone is
It's not working on your end or my end?
It says call, but it's ringing and it never worked. It's ringing.
Guys, I was here, innit? I was here. And then, you know, I just didn't...
I called you like 7 times. I called you like 7 times.
يا حبيبي والله العظيم I got 0 missed
I know,
calls.
so it didn't work. Anyway, it didn't work. Listen, a lot of people are, and I'm gonna call this out from the people in the chat. We're speaking about Liverpool before we go on to Man United.
You're starting with Liverpool, not United?
Because there is a lot of Liverpool and they want to talk about Mohamed Salah. What happens today is deflection from the actual real problems that happen at Liverpool. And I know Husam did this, right? I said that a lot of people that are cussing Mohamed Salah, insulting him and his family, you guys are forgetting what he did to the club. I'm not saying that he didn't get paid. He got paid, right? And what he did today is wrong. And I said that before you come on. What he did today is wrong. Arguing with your manager on the touchline is wrong. Suck it up and talk about it later. But it doesn't mean you cuss him out. That doesn't mean you cuss him out every time. Yeah, right? Like the insults, bro. The insults. And also, I said Mohamed Salah should have left Liverpool in the summer. This was the right play, the right decision.
Thank God I'm not on social media.
Wallah, bro. Mohamed Salah should have left Liverpool with the like. I'm sorry, with some of the fan base, the way you guys insult Mohamed Salah, he should have left. He stayed out of loyalty. And Mohamed Salah is someone who's raised well. He wasn't gonna go to the media and say, "I want to go." Listen, I don't know Mohamed Salah personally.
Look at this guy comparing Henderson to Mo Salah, bro. The people, you know my problem with this whole conversation. This is the problem with the whole conversation. Mo will say 15 correct sentences. They will take one word, take it, twist it, use another player as an example, and think that they said something. Imagine comparing Mo Salah's level this season to Henderson's last.
No, but it's not about the level. I'm sorry. This is wrong. By the way, there is a difference.
No, this is right. Because
no.
Performing consistently, he gets less abuse by definition.
Henderson was slagged last year because of his performances.
Because he was shit.
Because of his performances. Mohamed Salah is insulted now because a lot of people are saying, "How dare you stand Jurgen Klopp?" I'm gonna say it again, Liverpool fans, and you don't like it because I will never change my opinion. Remember who stood by your club? He could have went to the media and did what Harry Kane did to Spurs, but he didn't. Kept it in-house. Mohamed Salah kept it in-house. We'll never know if the fact that we'll never know Mohamed Salah wanted to go or not to Saudi Arabia is a testament to how good this guy has been with the club. We'll never know. By the way, he could have gone out and said, "I don't want to go," but he didn't. Or he could have gone out and said, "I want to go," but he didn't. That means they kept it in-house. They kept it civil, right? They kept it civil.
Yeah.
This is someone who kept it civil. And I'm logically speaking, Mohamed Salah would have
You
wanted
know what's
to
funny
go
about
to-
this whole conversation, Mo? What's funny about this whole conversation when Liverpool were in the pump, Mane, Salah, Firmino, and we were winning
Mane didn't
Champions League.
accept the contract and left.
No, one
That's the
second.
problem.
We were winning the Premier League and the Champions League. The funny part is as follows. If you asked people at the time, who do you think the first player to leave will be? They would have all said Mo. And he's actually the guy that stayed the longest at the football club. So he's staying here. Even this season, for the first 6-7 months of the season, he was considered the best player in the world level. The guy had the most goals in the Premier League, the most assists in the Premier League, and the most big chances created in the Premier League. And at the end of the day, look, him and Klopp had a disagreement. It's not the end of the world. All the greatest managers and greatest players have had disagreements, and that's fine. We don't even know what Mo Salah said. Him coming out and saying stuff like, your fire, if I speak, there will be a fire. That's really not that deep, to be honest. That's really not that deep.
It's deep. It's deep, bro. It's deep.
Why?
It's deep.
Tell me why it's deep.
Because it means that there is some stuff happening in the background that people don't know about. And I'm sure it's related to the managerial change.
Mm-hmm. How?
I don't know. Mahana, if I know, I will tell you.
No, but why do you say it's deep?
I think it's deep. The fact that he said that means there is a problem in the background. I don't know what the problem is, right? Right? I don't know what the problem is, but I think there's something happening in the background. You're denying it. You're saying that it doesn't happen. Something is happening in the background, and it's not about the situation today. If Mohamed Salah didn't start today and he got upset and he got on the touchline some stuff with Jurgen Klopp, that doesn't require him to say that, by the way, I am, if I speak, there is fire. Okay, many coaches don't stop players and players get upset. Many coaches sub players out and they get upset. Mohamed Salah has been subbed out before, him and Mane 50,000 times, and they got upset, right? But that didn't mean that they go and say, if I speak, there will be fire. If I speak, there will be fire, it means something is not right. It means something is not good. It means something is not good.
This is possible as well.
This is possible as well. Maybe
I think this is actually a good reason, to be honest with you.
And by the way, there is another thing, guys.
What?
And I'm gonna say it out here. And if that happens, listen, I'm not the one who is getting paid, and I don't get paid. Mohamed Salah might not get offered the same money he was offered last season, and Liverpool might not. If we're at the end of the season, Mohamed Salah might know by now. Saudi told him, we are not offering you the same money, and we aren't offering Liverpool the same money that we offered you. He was offered a generational contract. Husam knows the number. The number was out. It was crazy.
Yeah,
it was more than Cristiano.
Number.
It was like ridiculous number that I couldn't believe that a player would make that money. It was more than Cristiano because of the TV rights in Egypt. They said they're gonna sell it in Egypt or like for an astronomical. It's not because Mohamed Salah is a fantastic footballer. People just don't know the region. There is 100 million in Egypt that will subscribe towards the Saudi League if Mohamed Salah plays there, and they would have increased the TV rights and stuff like this for the Saudi League. And people in America would be watching the Saudi League. You guys don't understand. There are millions of Egyptians around the world, right, who would be tuning in to just absolutely just pay money to watch Mohamed Salah play in the Saudi League against Cristiano and against Kanti and these guys. If Mohamed Salah just the last thing, if Mohamed Salah is not offered the same money, and Mohamed Salah isn't offered, and Liverpool aren't offered the same contract, I think it will be absolutely like something that Mohamed Salah will say, you lost money, I lost money, we didn't win the league, we didn't win Europa League, what is this for? And Jurgen Klopp is leaving, and by the way, there is something else in the background, guys. Mohamed Salah might think, well, I'm one of the seniors, I stayed with you this year, I stuck by you this year, why the heck in the middle of the season I get to know, like everyone else, right? Like everyone else, that you're leaving, and you're leaving the team. Jurgen Klopp, I stayed because of you. I stayed for you, and you're leaving the team.
Okay, let me speak on this because I'm the Liverpool fan. I'll give you guys my honest opinion. First of all, guys, there's 1,000 people in here. Big up to all of you guys. Thank you guys so much for joining us. Make sure you guys are slapping the like button. Make sure you guys are subscribing to This Is Football if you're ready to do so. Every single one of you guys, please, right now, hit the like button and subscribe. As I just showed you, this is you watching us. Hit the X, hit the like button right here. We'll get to the super chats in a bit. Look, at the end of the day, I've already explained this, and I will explain it again. The reason why I want Mo Salah to stay has absolutely nothing to do with the fact that I rate the player or I'm a Salah sexual or any of these buzzwords that people like to use. It hasn't. It's not buzzwords. It's not me just being dishonest. It's not me saying any of that stuff. Even this season, we've seen Mo Salah play well. This season, we've seen Virgil play well. We've seen McAllister play well. Hell, we've even seen Soboslai play well. There are players that we have a consistent run of form to show me that there is something there. But then you've got the players who have been consistently being bad, like the likes of Nunez's and the likes of Diaz's and the likes of Robertson's, who have been bad actually for longer than even a year. Over a period of 2-year period, both of them have been, all three of them, in my opinion, have been absolutely dreadful. And those are the three players that I'd sell. I think the logic of certain people isn't logicking. This is my problem. The logic is not logicking. The logic is as follows. The logic is I don't want to give someone a chance to play for Liverpool Football Club who actually has been good this season versus a player who's been bad ever since we bought him in Darwin Nunez. There are people who come up here and say, I want Salah gone, but I want Nunez to leave the football club. I mean, I disagree with that completely. Because Nunez has not shown me anything other than running in behind and missing chances that I want him to stay or, not leave the football club. I feel like people sit up here and they scapegoat and they use buzzwords like he's never turned up. Okay, how does he have the most goals against City, the most goals against Man United, the most goals against Arsenal, the most goals against Chelsea? By the way, this was even when Mane and Firmino were here. He scored the most goals against these big clubs. I mean, we remember literally just 2 seasons ago when we were challenging, Manchester City came to Anfield, Mo Salah created the first goal and scored the second. So he has played well in the big games, even this season. We can go through them all. Created the most dangerous chances versus United away, City at home, had the assist away at City, scored the goal against Arsenal at home. So he has performed this season even in the big game. Now, when people say he has declined, I don't think he's declined. I just think the surrounding cast is just not good enough. Because let's think about this logically. On a real, had Darwin Nunez scored the gilt-edged opportunities that Salah created for him, he would probably be on 20 assists right now. No exaggeration. I actually think he would be on 20 assists right now. Had Luis Diaz or whoever he created for actually taken the chances, I think he would be on 20 assists right now. And I think we look at the forward line, which is the biggest problem with this team, the entirety of the forward line. I've got one guy who's never fit in Diogo Jota. I've got Luis Diaz, who's all aesthetics, no end product. Dribble, do nothing. I've got Darwin Nunez, who's an absolute clown. And then I've got Cody Gakpo, who I'm willing to give the guy a chance because there's something there. And then I've got Mo Salah, the guy that's been delivering consistently over a 7-year period. I don't see how you look at this forward line and even name Salah as the first guy you would sell, or the second guy you would sell, or even the third guy you would sell. I mean, I see no difference between Jota and the likes of, like a Thomas Partey. He's not really there when you need him the most. This is the issue with these players. This is the issue with these types of players. They're not there when you need them the most. And we've seen that with Jota. Jota comes back, and when Jota comes back, he scores a goal against Fulham. Literally 45 minutes later, guy's injured again. Like this is the type of shit that I just don't understand. So, but here's the thing. See, I'm so glad Andrew said this. Forwards are trash for the last 7 games. That includes Salah. No problem. I agree with you. I'll shake your hand. Okay. Who's been trash for the whole season? Tell me, Andrew. Who's been trash for the last 2 seasons in a row? See, I'm just being logical. It has nothing to do with me being opinionated or subjective or me liking Salah or not. If you're talking about the last 7 games versus a long period of time, and of course, there's the people who are the Mane sexuals in the chat. Guys, let the Mane thing go. Bayern sold him because he was crap. Al Nassr right now, he's getting outperformed by Talisca. Stop acting like Mane would have made us better. Also, I never gave up on Mane after 3, 4, 5 bad games. I gave up on him after a year and a half of shit performances. That's when I said sell the guy. So let's stop using Mane as a measuring stick. Mane was done. Thank you, Aaron. See, it's not just me. Mane was washed. He had a period of a year and a half where there was no difference between him and Rashford. You could even argue Rashford was outperforming him. So he had to go. So that's completely different. Mo Salah has been bad for a year and a half. Mo Salah has been bad for 5 games. Like, so that's completely different. So for me, Benfica robbed us on Nunez. Porto robbed us on Diaz. Robertson's been washed for 2 years. It's time for Andy Robertson to move on. It's time for Diaz to move on. It's time to Nunez to move on. And you know what it is, Hamoud? This is the problem, yeah? Every time we open up this can of worms with Mo Salah, someone always mentions Sadio Mane. Sadio Mane did not accept a contract. Sadio Mane was by far the worst forward players in the first 6 months of the quadruple charge season. And the only reason why he actually had good performances that year is because he was moved to striker. So we're talking about the end of his Liverpool career. When everyone says they miss Sadio Mane, I feel like they have 1920 in their mind. 1920 Sadio Mane, everyone misses, but we've never seen that version in a long time. Sadio Mane stopped being able to dribble, stopped being able to pass, stopped being able to create, stopped being able to score, stopped being able to do any of that. On the wing, he was crap, and we had to move him up top to basically become the finisher, to have some sort of value on this team. And even in the big moments that people talk about, big moments, in the Champions League final against Real Madrid, Konate was our best outfield player. Our second best outfield player was Mo Salah. That's just the reality. Sadio Mane was nowhere to be found that whole final. He was pocketed by the Madrid centre backs. So let's just stop doing. You guys are the ones doing the Mane revisionism, not you, not me. Mane was done. Everyone know Mane was done who was watching that season. He was finished. There was a reason why we had to move him on. For me, I look at the current situation of Liverpool Football Club, and I think with Slot coming in, I'm Slot in, by the way, I'm not Slot out. With Slot coming in, it's going to be a seamless transition because he plays similar style to Jurgen Klopp, and because he plays.
Stop the cap, please. Can you stop the cap? This is not.
I'm not capping. I'm slotting. You will never hear me say Slot out.
Yeah,
I don't care if we lose 15 games in a row. I don't give a fuck. Let me finish first. So it's going to be a seamless transition.
You're capping.
So next year, I expect Arne Slot to challenge with his team. I think Michael Edwards is going to make fantastic signings.
Why are you doing this, bro?
And if Darwin Nunez stays, who don't hear must feel. I don't want any of you bitching about Darwin Nunez next season. And if Luis Diaz stays, who don't hear must feel. I don't want any of you bitching about Luis Diaz next season. And if Andy Robertson stays, by the way, Andy Robertson today, I wrote them down. This is how many of his crosses hit first man. 51st second, corner in the 18th minute, 29th minute, 35th minute, 37th minute, 52nd minute, and then a corner in the 52nd minute, the 57th minute, the 55th minute, the 78th minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 corners that literally 10 corners and crosses that absolutely hit first man from Andy Robertson. And there are people who talk about Trent Alexander-Arnold. You know what the problem is? Let me just tell you the problem is with this Liverpool team and the Liverpool fan base and Liverpool conversations. The problem with this whole conversation is everyone wants a certain player to succeed and they have their favorites and they stop talking about who actually is shit in the team. The reality is Andy Robertson has been shit for 2 years. Darwin Nunez has been shit for 2 years. Luis Diaz has been crap this entire season. Those are our 3 worst performers right now currently in this Liverpool team. And after I sell those 3, then I will talk about anyone else. Other than that, I cannot talk about selling anyone because there is levels to being bad. There is bad for 5 games and there is bad for the last 12 months. There's bad for 24 months. For me, there's 5 players I back in this Liverpool team. Alisson, Trent, Van Dijk, McAllister, and Mo Salah. These are the 5 players that I always back at Liverpool Football Club. Other than that, I'm willing to have a conversation. Simple as. But those 5, I cannot give the people who have consistently delivered over the last 6-7 year period now go like, oh, sell this guy, sell that guy. I mean, if we want to unpack this, we can unpack this right now. Ask me. Mo will ask, why those 5 specifically? Great question. Alisson, best goalkeeper in the world. Virgil van Dijk, this season, I'm talking about this season, forget the past. This season, we were talking about Virgil van Dijk being the best centre back in the world. This season, we were talking about McAllister being signing of the season. This season, we were talking about Trent being the best right back in the world. Look, go watch how many Premier League 11s we've made with him on. And this season, we were talking about Mo Salah being the best forward player in the Premier League and the best forward in world football. So I cannot push all that to the side because he's had a bad 5 games. So there is no agendas, there is no conspiracies. There's players who their time has run out. There's players who have performed like crap for 2 years. And those are the ones that have to go. Full stop, period, point blank. And for me, after that, Michael Edwards, it's his first managerial appointment. So we have to wait on the managerial appointment and see how it pans out. And in terms of the managerial appointment, I will sit here and I will go like, okay, let's see how it works. I'm slot in, I'm not slot out. In terms of transfers, the guy has a good track record. So I have to wait and see. Who he signs this summer and take it from there. Simple as that. So, yeah, that's well, sent you stats. The eye test don't lie. Fuck the stats. Respect.
All right.
Because Robson's
I got a couple of questions. I got a couple of questions for you.
Ask me anything you want about the football club. Can I ask the chat a question? Why are we not on 500 likes yet?
I'm gonna ask
frauds.
I'm gonna ask you a question.
300 likes. 1K people in here.
Let's have a conversation. Let's have a conversation back and forth, right? Before we do the super chats.
me.
Thank you. By the way, we see all your super chats. Send your opinions in. We'll discuss every single one of them. If you want to have your opinion, send it and I will discuss it, right? We'll actually answer all your questions. Why was Trent subbed out today when you needed a goal after 2-2?
I think that was a wrong substitution. I actually questioned
Okay.
I said Trent should have stayed on.
See, I want a conversation back and forth. I like it, right?
Did you see the Trent cross to Diaz in the first half?
Do you think Mohamed Salah should have started today?
Of course.
All right.
Of course.
Okay. Here we go. Chat. It's a Q&A. It's good because it creates a conversation, right?
Yeah.
But you agree that what Mohamed Salah did is wrong. Like, you cannot stand up to your manager on the sideline, no matter what the circumstances are.
I don't know what Klopp said to him.
No, listen, I'm Egyptian and I'm not going to sit here and defend what Mohamed Salah
Bro,
did.
I don't care if you're Egyptian or Jordanian or Omani or Qatari.
Hold on. You're going to sit here and defend what Mohamed Salah did on the sideline. The Klopp hasn't told him fuck you.
I don't know what he told him.
Klopp hasn't told him fuck you. Klopp is not standing on the sideline telling his player fuck you too. He's not doing that.
It's a bad public image is what I will say. You never want that.
Okay. No, come on. Okay. For you to say, guys, for Mohamed Salah, for Husam to sit here and say slot in, I think Husam is doing what the fans want to hear. You guys accuse Husam of like,
give him a chance.
Why are you against slot already? Here you go. You turned the guy into whatever the fuck you want to hear. Here you go. Slot in.
I gave them a condition, Mo. Even if we lose the first 10 games in a row, they will never hear me say slot out.
Okay. See you guys, I'm just trying. I understand for the people that say give him a chance. Okay? But don't be a yes man. Like, as a Liverpool fan, and I'm addressing even Man United fans, Chelsea fans. Don't just repeat. Like, when you see the fan base say, Pochin, have your opinion. Like, I don't want anyone to just repeat. Like, and I'm gonna tell you something about myself.
Chelsea
a lot
fans.
Of the
Watch out.
Wait. A lot of the fans or Inter fans, guys, love Lautaro Martinez. Oh my God. And then I sat on streams, guys. Wallahi, I sat on streams and I got cussed out and on spaces. Why do you hate Lautaro Martinez? You have an agenda against the guy. I didn't see the player. I don't think the guy can take us to the next level. You're an idiot. You don't give him a chance. He scores a lot of goals. I will never just repeat what the fan base want to hear for Inter. And I want you guys, for everybody that's saying give him a chance, I get what you guys are saying. Give Arne Slot a chance. But you cannot just sit here and tell me you aren't skeptical. Why you aren't skeptical? I'm going to tell you why you should be skeptical. Same people that were skeptical of hiring Ange Postecoglou. All of you Liverpool fans, you guys thought that Xabi Alonso is already assigned. He's already signed. A lot of you, and I promise you, a lot of you said, We'll get Xabi Alonso. We're not worried. Xabi Alonso is great. Okay, you didn't get Xabi Alonso. Well, we'll get Amorim. Tom Little convinced all of you guys. By the way, Tom Little is the one. I believe that Tom Little is the one that started this Amorim agenda from the beginning of the season. By the way, I believe so. I believe so.
He's been talking about it since forever, to be fair.
Yeah. So I believe that you guys, Liverpool fans, you guys got convinced about Amorim, and I'm here with you. But Amorim isn't joining Liverpool. Do you know what someone told me on Twitter today?
Is Mo lagging just for me, or is it?
I'm not. Am I lagging, guys?
You
Yes
are
or
lagging,
no?
like-
Am
Chat,
I
is
lagging?
Mo lagging? I think Mo's lagging, right? Or am I lagging?
I'm not lagging. For me, I'm not lagging because I can hear you well. Oh, okay. I'm not lagging. You are lagging. Okay. No lag. Okay. So, guys, let me just finish this. I had someone today on Twitter tell me, Mo, we were never in for Amorim. He was never our choice. Wallahi, you are doing what makes you sleep well at night. Wallahi, Liverpool, some of the Liverpool fan base, they are doing what makes them sleep well at night. The problem is some Liverpool fans, what is wrong? Why is he not adding himself? I don't know. Some Liverpool fans are doing what makes them sleep well at night. Some of them actually tweeted, we were never in for Amorim. Are you going to add yourself? I don't think he can hear me. I think he's lagging. I don't think he's here. Husam just bust. Anyway, he's coming back. A lot of Liverpool fans are saying, we were never in for Amorim. Never in for Amorim. Wallah, you are lying to yourself. So my point is, give Arne Slot a chance. Get Arne Slot a chance. I'm with you. Give Arne Slot a chance. But you can't just be a yes man in the fan base. Do you know what? Some Man City fans did the same in the beginning of the season. We're very happy. Some Man City fans said, we're very happy with the transfer market. But some of them sat here and said, like, we're going to give them a chance, but we're skeptical. I don't get how you cannot be skeptical over Arne Slot assignment. I tell you why. If your club wanted Arne Slot in the beginning, they would not have asked Xabi Alonso. They would not have asked Amorim. He is your... by the way, they would not have interviewed Gary O'Neill because it's reported that Gary O'Neill was interviewed. Do you know what I mean? Like Man City, when they wanted Pep Guardiola, they didn't go and interview somebody else. Right? That's what I want, man. Like when Husam Channel said, I'm going to give you what you want, Arne Slot in, because of you guys. Because of the same, it's the same thing. When Man City fan base sit and say, we trust. Kovacic, fantastic. Doku, amazing. Matthias Nunes, fantastic. But some of them said, we're going to give them a chance, but we're a little bit skeptical. Well, some of the Arsenal fans, we trust Arteta to the moon. Havertz is great. At least you have to be, when it's not your first choice, you have to be skeptical. Like Arne Slot, guys, this is Liverpool. And I think some of you guys, and I'm going to say this to Liverpool fans, and I know we're going to have a conversation back and forth with Sam about this. Yes. Some of you guys, Liverpool fans, and this goes to Man United fans, but in the other way, you still treat Liverpool as the Liverpool that Jurgen Klopp took over. Some of you want to treat the club and the team as the same place where Jurgen Klopp took over. You moved on from that phase. You won the Champions League and you challenged for the league and you won the league. You cannot treat the club in this, like Man City cannot treat their club as it's 2009. You moved on. It's the same that goes for Man United.
You know, there's people who say we need 4 years, 3 years to win the league.
Yeah. Let me just get this. You guys banter Man United fans because they treat this club as this is 2012, 11, post Alex Ferguson. And we sit here and tell Man United fans, you cannot treat the club like it's 2011 or 2008. This is 2024 Man United, banter era Man United or banter Man United. You are not able to attract top players and top managers anymore. Liverpool fans, do not treat your club as this is 2014. Jurgen Klopp is taken over. This is not. This Liverpool team is in 2011. This is 2024 Liverpool, who in a rebuild challenge for the title, who has the best goalkeeper in the world, who has Van Dijk and Trent, who signed McAllister, who the bench player is signed from Bayern Munich, Gravenberch, and this is what I want to tell Liverpool fans.
He was very
When-
good today, by the way.
When
Let's
you
clear
reach
this
a
up.
point, just let me, when you reach a point, when you're signing a squad player as a very bright young star from Bayern Munich that was playing from the Ajax Academy, you cannot treat your club as Banter era Liverpool from 2012 and 13. You can't. The next manager need to be top notch, top notch. It cannot be a guinea pig. What happened at Liverpool now is, well, Zabi Alonso said no. Amorim, we didn't agree for whatever reason. We're gonna interview Arne Slot. We're gonna interview Gary O'Neill. We might interview Thomas Frank. The fact that it's turning into let's interview people that the club at least be skeptical. You cannot just have yes man. Oh, we trust Michael Edwards. Well, you can't just trust. No, I will never understand fans that say we trust. Like at Inter, we trust Marotta. I sat on streams. Marotta, the best sporting director in the history of the sport, built Juventus for free to reach 2 Champions League finals and win 9 league titles in a row in Italy. Left Juventus, came to Inter, got a squad, won the league in 2 years, won the league 1 year after, 2 years after. Won 2 league titles in 4 years. This guy, the best sporting director ever to happen. Free transfers. Turam, Hakan Sharanoglu, Taremi, Zelensky is about to sign free players. Got Jan Zomer, sold Onana, replaced him with Jan Zomer, got Pavard for 20 million for Bayern Munich. Best sporting director to ever happen in the sport. When he signed Arnautovic and Alexis Sanchez, I sat on streams and I cussed him out. I said, I never take somebody, like, I never trust person without asking questions because I support the club. He's an employee. And then he gets paid. Right? And I'm telling you, Liverpool fans, don't be just yes people. Arne Slot might succeed, by the way.
No, but that's the reality, Mo. Everything you just said is because of basically, essentially, the Michael Edwards thing. But people don't realize this is his first ever managerial hire. Michael Edwards is known for his transfers. Maybe his manager ID is not as good as his player ID. This is just the reality. And the reason why I was slot out when he was first signed, first of all, I've always given people a question that no one even knows the answer to. I said, okay, if Arne Slot is so good and he's this next big thing, the only question asked to everyone in the chat that none of them could answer is tell me right now, why on earth did none of you say Arne Slot's name when Klopp made the announcement? It's very simple. Don't come up here now and lie. When Jurgen Klopp said, I am leaving Liverpool Football Club at the end of the season, not a single person in my chat or your chat or the whole universe said we should get Arne Slot. Not a single person said we should get Arne Slot. That's number one. Number two, Dutch manager's track record in the English Premier League is absolutely dreadful. Number three, there are better options out there for us. Number four, Dutch football doesn't translate well in the Premier League. Number five, style alone is not enough to get a manager to manage Liverpool Football Club. In terms of offensive football, why don't you all want Brendan Rodgers? Simple question. Why don't you all want Brendan Rodgers? He plays offensive football. He's done it again at Celtic, and he's done it at Leicester, and he's done it at Liverpool, and he's done it at Swansea. Brendan Rodgers had people think Joe Allen is the Welsh Xavi. That's what they used to call him, Welsh Xavi, because of how he kept the ball and all of this. So it's just all of this saying just buzzwords like you're negative and blah, blah, blah. And now I'm going to play your game. I'm going to play you like a string. I'm telling them I'm going to play them, and I will play them. Vin in the chat, big up to Vin. He knows exactly what I'm doing. I will not say slot out. I predict by December time, everyone on YouTube will be saying slot out. I'll be the only one saying slot in. Wait and see. Because they want to say, back him, give him a chance. How are you slot out before he even joins the club and all this shit? Khalas, no problem. I'll back him. But come December time, when you're slot out, don't expect me to give you what you want to hear. Because I'll give you the opposite to that. I'll say slot in, back him, give him a chance. That's what I will be saying. So simple as that. So the reality is Bayern Munich need a manager. Barcelona need a manager before they beg Xavi to stay. Man United need a manager. What's their name? Chelsea possibly might need a manager. All of these clubs want a manager. We haven't seen any of them linked to Arne Slot. That's fine. You guys want me to just back. Okay, khalas, no problem. I'll back him. You guys didn't listen when I said Nunez is fucking shit. You guys didn't listen when I said Diaz is fucking shit. When I said Robertson, it's time to let go. You guys didn't listen. You guys say give chance FC. No problem. I'm joining the Give Chance FC club. I'm slotting now. There is nothing that will make me slot out. Nothing. We could be 20th with 0 goals, with 200 goals conceded, and I'm still slotting. Done. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna play you all like
You guys broke Husam. Wallahi. Liverpool fan base, you guys broke Husam, bro.
because
Guys.
I realized the Liverpool fan base want a yes man. Simple.
Guys, I want to, there's 1,000 people here. Make sure to like the video, guys. Let's get to 500 likes. Also, if you're new to this channel, subscribe. Turn on the notification bell. Subscribe to the I just turned on subscribers mode. So subscribe to the channel if you're new. You know, hit the subscription, but it's not gonna cost you a penny. It helps us. We're sitting here doing content for you. We're gonna respond to some of the super chats.
And we're gonna be back later as well after the Chelsea game, by the way.
Yeah, after the Chelsea game, we'll be back here again. Sorry, but Mo is not bigger than the club. I'm professional from him. Pep Sir Alex would not stand if Salah hasn't been good for a long time. I get
It's funny that Andrew himself said he's been bad 7 games. 7 games is long time.
Yeah. Andrew saying the abuse is bad, but Klopp had the final say on Salah, and nobody said otherwise. But you don't know what is happening in the background. And no player is bigger than the club, Andrew. No player is bigger than the club. No manager is bigger than the club. Club is not legend, but club has the power. And I will always thank Salah. He made me feel amazing. I think club can deal with egos like Mane versus Salah. Remember, Salah stood by the club, Andrew. I'm gonna say it again, and stuck by the club. And Mane didn't accept and left. Right? Salah had his argument with Liverpool, of course, when he wanted a big contract. But for him to not go public and say, I'm going to Saudi Arabia when he's offered 10 times his wage, God, this is crazy, people. This is crazy. Comdeen is saying, Salah is going to get the money this summer. This is what I'm skeptical about. Because I think, guys, people treat the Saudis as they are idiots or stupid. But guys, these guys are businessmen. Right? At the end, they are getting their money back from Ronaldo. They know what they're doing. If Salah falls off for Liverpool, do you guys think they're going to offer the same money for Liverpool? Do you think they're going to offer the same money for Salah? Comdeen, it doesn't work like this. These guys, you're treating them as they're idiots. They aren't idiots. They know what they're doing. You think they're offering Salah the money for nothing? 100% no. W is for my guy, JB. Thank you so much for the super chat. W's, guys. Husam type W's in the chat. Of course, promotion, super chat. I love the content from both you and Husam. Thank you so much. High football IQ. I was called stupid on my last stream many times. The whiteboard tactics stream breaks down. Come on, you foxes. Oh, the Leicester
Congratulations, JB, Georgie.
Oh, yes, next season.
Congratulations.
Next season, Leeds and Joe completely bottled it. You know, they lost 4-0 to QPR. JB, congratulations. And the problem is next season, JB, you're starting on negative points, which is not good. It's not good, my friend.
Why are they starting on negative points?
They have point deduction.
Already?
I think so.
How much is the points deduction?
I don't know, but JB, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think you start on negative points, if I'm not mistaken. But big up. Well, I promise you, it's in the works. It's everything you guys want in the works. We'll do some small videos, and maybe we'll do some videos. Maybe no promises, but maybe we'll do some small videos on analysis and tactical analysis and stuff. Maybe. Vin, big up Vin. You're doing the thing again.
No, don't even start that. Don't even start.
You're doing the thing again. It's raining. It's raining dollars on the stream. Donnie LFC is saying, how it's raining dollars. How about a bit of respect for the manager who helped get him to the level he is at? It's not Salah FC. No one says that.
No one says that. I don't think it's Salah FC.
No one says. No one is bigger than the club, Donnie. Salah or club. And I'm going to say it. I sat here and I said what Salah did is wrong. What I'm not understanding is the amount of slander and cussing his family and cussing everybody up to his grandfather on social media for no reason, right? What he did is wrong. You cannot do that. Husam disagrees. It doesn't matter. My opinion is that you cannot stand up to your manager on the
I mean,
touchline.
Husam disagrees. I said it's not a good public image. So yeah, I disagree.
Playbook if you lie. He's saying at the end of the day, this momental collapse is running the risk that our top players, Van Dijk, Salah, Trent, leave. I don't think Treve and Van Dijk are going to leave this season. And it's very obvious that Klopp, I'm tired attitude has leaked to our team. Slot in, you never walk alone.
Eli, you're an Arsenal fan. What are you doing all this for? I don't get it.
Is he
Eli,
joking?
bro,
Yeah,
this
are
is
you on-
Eli from Flawless's channel, bro. This is Eli, the
Ah,
Arsenal fan. Eli, why are you doing this, bro? I don't get it. And then you're saying hashtag slot in, hashtag you never walk alone, bro. What is this, Eli? You fraud. Listen, Arsenal and Liverpool have no beef. Don't force it now.
Josue is saying Salah has missed more big chances in the Prem than Diaz. Only thing he is over Diaz is GA, not performances. If GA is end all, Nunes has second most. Okay, I'm gonna let Husam respond. I'm done
Listen,
with
this is the problem when you have these conversations, is the level of stupidity. Luis Diaz on the wing has 5 assists, has scored 8 goals this whole Premier League season. You know how many Premier League matches he's played? 34. 34 games, he has 8 goals. 34 games, he has 8 goals. And last I checked, the big chances missed versus big chances scored. Big chances missed for actually what your super chat is wrong and a lie. Luis Diaz's big chances, last I checked it, scored was 6 versus 16 missed. So essentially, it's no, sorry, not 16 missed, 10 missed. So it was 6 out of 16. Mo Salah's one was 15 scored and 15 missed, which is basically a 50% ratio. So you're wrong both ways. And when it comes to GA Nunez having the most, if you are defending Nunez and Diaz and want us to sell Mo Salah, then you're everything wrong with football. You're literally everything wrong with a Liverpool supporter, everything wrong with football.
Andrew is saying I haven't changed. What does he say? I haven't changed slot out. I wanted Jose over Xavi. Wow.
Andrew, you haven't changed, and I respect that. And you know deep down what my opinion is. I'm just playing them for exactly what they want. Give the lad a chance, give the lad a chance, give the lad a chance. No problem. I'm going to give him a chance. But now what
Frankie.
you have unlocked is a monster that will never ever say slot out. So hold that. Come back. Come back. Maybe, hopefully, if I take this approach, the 4th time they'll actually listen instead of moving like a robot and a muppet.
I know the refs being bad is old news, but the decision by Anthony Taylor on Gakpo is hilarious. Man called the physio himself to save face. I'm going to tell you guys something. If you're a fan of football and you're clutching into that moment and you want to score a goal by that moment, I think football is not for you, Frankie. If you're clutch, I don't know who you support, if you support Liverpool. If that's how you want to win football games, football is not for you. If you're clutching to this moment and you think that, yes, the goal should have stood or whatever, or Gakpo should have scored the goal, I think you're clutching into shit. This is not how football is won, right? Because Iraola, his foot was injured and he really thought, I said the same about Gabriel. Iraola thought that Anthony Taylor whistled. The reason why, because there was so much time in between. You clutching into this is pathetic, Frankie. Is absolutely.
By the way, I just checked something quickly, Mo. Sorry to interrupt. Luis Diaz has 12 big chances missed. Mo Salah has 14. Salah has 16 goals. Diaz has 8.
Double.
Sit on the floor.
Donny, thank God it's not it's not Amarim. That snake jumped on a plane to West Ham in the middle of being in a title race. Want him nowhere near us. Whatever makes you sleep at night. Donny, whatever makes you sleep
Donny,
at night.
I know the type of guy that you are just because of the fact that you have an endo profile picture. I know the type of guy that you are, by definition.
Donny, with all due respect, whatever makes you sleep at night, my friend. Really, whatever makes you sleep at night. People misinterpret skepticism as negativity.
Skepticism
Thank
as
you.
negativity. This is fact.
Thank you.
Fact,
I said that. People are afraid to be skeptical, so they won't be called negative. There is a difference between negativity and having a little bit of a conversation. I can be skeptical. I don't need to be it's not negative if I'm a little bit skeptical about an iffy signing or a manager that wasn't my first choice. That's called skeptical. It's not negative. And if the guy shows signs of being good, That's how it should have been, right, Vin? And I'm not gonna stay long on this. We're a little bit skeptical. We're waiting to see how he fades into the team and how he runs the team and stuff like this. But we are not against him, of course. But we'll see how it goes. But this, yes, back the manager is crazy. Ahmed, big up Ahmed. There talks, big up Ahmed for the super chat. Big up Habibi. Ahmed is the Bayern Munich fan that comes on the channel in the Champions League. Cooked some Arsenal fans. Salah to Jeddah soon, and he may be as well pull up to Saudi the way Liverpool fans in general treat him. Also, jokes aside, Mane is an offside freak. This guy,
You know, Zir, for the people who don't know, supports Al Hilal and he watches the
and he's
Saudi.
a Saudi guy.
Yeah, I
He
know.
lives
I know,
in
I know.
Riyadh.
Yeah, Habibi Mahayha, it says Saudi Riyal on the super chat. We know this, you fraud.
People don't know, ya akhi. You know, they don't know in the chat.
Ya akhi, ya Allah. Okay, shout out to Zir Salim. Zir knows that obviously he watches the Arsenal fan. He watches the Saudi league, and even he knows. He knows, bro. People really think sit up here and talk about money. It's 2024, bro. It is 2024. Let's actually have some shame and decorum.
Okay. But Eli corrected Husam. Oh, thank you, Eli. I am not the Eli, the Arsenal fan. I am Eli from Boston. He is Book of Eli. This is Playbook of Eli. I'm Playbook of Eli, different guy. Pay the attention, Husam. Face what?
Face era, Husam, because I'm
Face
now
era,
basically
Husam.
no
You never
longer the
walk
villain.
alone.
I'm the hero now. Slotin.
All right.
Khalas.
Yeah, big up for correcting. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. Big up. Andrew is another super chat. I expect top 4 next year. No excuse. Squad is good. What?
Top 4 next. Top 4 is not good enough. Top 4 is not good enough. Here's the thing. We cannot sit up here, Andrew, whether you're slot in or slot out, it doesn't make a difference. We cannot sit up here and say, the reason why we got Slot is because he has a similar style of football. We challenge this season. I expect him at least to replicate the title challenge, or he has failed. He doesn't have to win it, but he has to challenge.
Guys, do you remember when I said about 20 minutes ago that people are going to start treating their club, I'm talking about Liverpool fans, as this is 2014 Liverpool?
Thank you. Thank you.
Guys, this is, you're giving
Imagine
leeway.
treating the Mignolet Sacco team as the same as the Alisson Van Dijk team. Imagine,
I'm going to tell you guys something. Imagine Inter won the title this season. Inzaghi decides to leave. And I get a new manager. And I'm saying, I'm giving the new manager 2-3 years until he challenged for the title. Bro, we just fucking won the title. It's your mistake. It's the club's mistake if this guy doesn't challenge next season.
I'm with you.
Why people don't understand this?
I'm with you. It's
Don't
like people
treat
imagine
Liverpool.
Imagine Pep says, I want to leave at the end of the season, and a new manager comes into Manchester City. They're like, oh,
And they say, by the way, we're building. We're still building.
Yeah, we're building. We need
Habibi, they want a treble. Why stop being like this? Football fans have to, guys, use your brain
already.
Use your brain. You're giving the excuses to the board already before it even starts. Donny, why is this super chat is not showing? Okay. No one cares if you're slot in or out. Your board knowledge is zero. You wanted Mourinho for a year. He's coming back to say, wait, joking about your football knowledge. I have faith, Husam. This manager will do stuff.
No problem. I also have faith. Slot in. No problem.
Donny, you really
December time, Donny, though, when you're slot out, come back to Daddy. Because Daddy will welcome you back with open arms. I'll go buy milk from the shop and I'll come back, Donny. Don't worry. I'm not going anywhere. So I will give you a hug and I'll say, welcome back. Maybe after Nunez and after Diaz and after Robertson and after the midfield rebuild and after me being honest about my football club for 3 years, people will actually listen this time.
Mordol is saying, only thing going for slot is Edward chose him. Yeah, but Husam answered you, Habibi. He said...
So Mrudrol, simple question to you and everyone in the chat who uses this logic. If Edward says, I want Brendan Rodgers at the club, are you for it or against it? Simple.
T-Man, how is Saudi making their money back on Ronaldo Mo? They are definitely making a loss. Please explain. طبعا.
Que schifo. Que schifo, T-Man. How disgusting in Italian. How disgusting. You really think anyone makes a loss on Ronaldo? My brother, the shirt sales alone. يا أخي the shirt says alone, the revenue, the worldwide audience. يا أخي have some shame. يا أخي
There is something else, T-Man, you're not understanding. Saudi got Ronaldo to get all the other players to bid for the World Cup they already won. They already won hosting the World Cup 2034. You don't understand. It's not only about now. There are many aspects of making your money back, Habibi. There are many aspects of making your money back. TV rights, shirt sales. There's a lot of stuff. I know Liverpool fans who agree. You what? You berated Diaz all season when he's been better in more matches than Salah, minus GA. All you can mention is GA.
And all you can mention is aesthetics. All you can mention is aesthetics. I did not berate Diaz. Keep that shit super chat on the screen. Don't remove that shit. Keep that shit on the screen. Scroll up and get it back on. I did not berate him all year long. I said we should have sold him last summer. That's number one. Number two, when you talk about GA, that's the job of a Liverpool forward. Who else is going to score the goals for us? McAllister and Endo? Of course, I want my forwards to score goals and get assists. Third of all you do for Luis Diaz, just like the others who like Luis Diaz in the chat, is dribbling prop. The guy misses more big chances than he scores, is absolutely dreadful in front of goal. And if you want to talk about creativity, he has 10 assists in 3 seasons at Liverpool. He has 10 assists in 3 seasons at Liverpool. If you want to mention playmaking, done now. You want to go to the big chances created category? If you say assists are not a sign of creativity, go to the big chances category in the Premier League. I'm going to do this right now, actually. You know what? Because I love when...
Can we finish the
Oh my
super
God,
chat?
you berated Diaz. All year long, you berated Diaz. Like, I've not berated fucking Saint Maximin from Wish.
Jose is a terrible shout. I agree. Did tactics. I agree. Toka needs a lot of experience. We got a lot of less than 25 players. 4 ex-United and Chelsea 5. Worked with the Sun. Toxic. I agree. Husam disagrees. I said my opinion about Jose Toka. But anyway, I think... Wait. Let me finish. I actually think this talk is dead now, Toka. I get what you're saying. They aren't getting Jose. They already signed Arne Slot. فخلاص Husam had a take. Even if you think it was a terrible take, it's a terrible take. Move on from Jose. Move on from Amorim. Move on from Xabi Alonso. It's Arne Slot era now, guys.
Yes,
Stop talking about what should have done, what could have done.
Yes.
Talk about the players that need to be sold.
And now let's talk about the players that need to be sold, because since this Josue guy wants to act like a smart ass,
all love Toka.
This is not GA. Big chances created is not GA, because it does not take into account whether the player finishes it or not. Let me scroll down. Oh, look, he's number fucking 1. Now let me scroll down. I will keep scrolling till I find Luis Diaz. Here, let's go. Is he on the first page? No. Is he on the second page? No. Let me keep going. We will keep going till we find him. Is he here? No, he isn't. Gustavo Hammer, who's a Sheffield United midfielder, has more chances created. Let's go. Keep going. Let's keep going. More big chances created. Is he here? Is he here? No, he isn't here.
Pedro
Philip
Neto
Billing.
injured all season. Pedro Neto.
Philip Billing has more chances. Matthias Cunha. Anthony has more big chances created. Rodri, who's a DM, has more big chances created. Pedro Neto has been out all year long. Reece James has more big chances created. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. No problem. I'm going to keep going till I find him to prove a point to this Josue guy, because they think dribbles completed means you're a good player. Where is he? Oh, shit. Joao Pedro has more big chances created. Let's keep going. Oh, look. Here he is. Here he is. 73rd on the list. 73rd on the list. So you don't create chances. You don't create big chances. You don't score goals. You don't get assists, but you dribble. Come to Liverpool Football Club, because the likes of Josue, who's an absolute dumbass, will back you. And all you have is dribbles. So where do we go from here? All you have is stats. Yeah, all you have is dribbles. My stats back the eye test.
Okay, so if they sell Salah, Diaz, Robertson, and Nunes, you're expecting title race. I think this is too far. I have high standards, but all these changes.
Trust Michael Edwards. Michael Edwards is the one that wanted Salah and Mane over Götze.
I'm gonna
and
ask another question.
Josue, you know something? Just because you said rattled, I won the debate directly because now you're going personal, which means you no longer have any response. So now,
No. I want to address this.
No, I'm addressing what Andrew says.
No,
Here's
I'm
the
gonna
thing.
address
If
what
you
Andrew said
trust
with one
Michael
question.
Edwards for Arnie Slot, you have to trust him for the players.
No,
And
there's
if you're
another
telling me
question.
it's going to be a similar style of play, then we have to challenge next season. Seamless transition.
I'm gonna tell you one thing more, Andrew, about this, because I said this to Liverpool fans. You ask yourself one question: if Jurgen Klopp stay in one more year, no matter what the changes are gonna happen, we don't know who's gonna sell, who's gonna buy, right? Are you expecting Liverpool to challenge for the title? I think the answer is yes, and that will answer your question. That means this team can challenge with the title with some changes. You might get one forward, by the way, one forward, and that's the whole point. Right? Their talk is saying people need to take our league seriously. To be honest, yes, yeah, maybe.
Hey, Saudi League, if you need us to analyze on MHF, call me. We are close. We are neighbors. And I'm in London. Call me. You can transfer. You get me here. Me and Mo. We can make this Saudi League channel. We're ready.
About Manchester United,
Husam, not just Ronaldo.
I know. We spoke about. We didn't speak about Manchester United. I know a lot of you because Husam's a Liverpool fan, but
I didn't even watch the game, Mo. Let me tell you what happened. Yeah, I was outside. You know this.
yeah,
Man United scored once. I got a notification. I'm like, here we go, because I watched the entirety of the first half, but then I had to go out. I'll tell you why. I'll tell you guys why on the Chelsea Villa watch along, because I'm predicting a bit of a boring game. So I'll speak more about life in that one. You know, I went out. I got the message. Anthony scored. It was Anthony, صح, who scored?
yeah. A
I
mistake
was
from
like,
Zanderberg.
oh my God, here we go.
A mistake.
Here we go again. I was like, oh my God, Man United are going to get a jammy 3 points. And then I get a notification, Burnley score. I'm like, you know what? Football justice has prevailed. Man United have been getting away with this the whole of the season. Man United are the actual definition of the table lying. I'll be so honest with you. I saw what Mo said on the terrace and I agree with it. If you go to the dictionary and find the table lied, like literally Manchester United are there. The table lied is Manchester United itself, honestly.
Bro, they are. I said it. People don't like it, but people called me out. I said Man United fan base are entitled. They really think that they deserve something.
Yeah.
I don't think they deserve anything. And by the way, this new ownership, though, I think a lot of them think that because changing the ownership will actually fix the club. I don't think so. I genuinely don't think so. This Man United team has lost its value, has lost its quality, has lost a lot. And it will take a while for them to rebuild this team. It will take a while. The new ownership or the new managers or the new directors might actually be all right. However, in the same time, in my opinion, this club, I don't know how, like, I know that the fan base is there and they buy shirts and the revenues are there and the money are there, but doesn't mean this club is, bro, 10 years of shit. This can continue for another 10 years. I can tell you now, Man United might not win the league or the Champions League for another 10 years. They might win a cup here and there, like what they did last season. Man United might not win the league or the Champions League for the next 10 years. The problem is Man United fans don't believe that. They don't believe that. And I said that the dark days might be still coming to your way. If you hire Graham Potter next season, and if you hire something like someone like Thomas Frank, and if you get the next manager wrong, it's bleak and it's very hard. My point about me saying that Man United, because in the last years, and I'm going to tell you this, and guys, you have to understand, and Wallah al-Azim, this is me. I don't read the future, but I'm trying to analyze what I've seen. Even in the last 10 years, you had revenue and you had big big money coming, so you were able still to attract some players with the money and with the fame. You know what I mean? Like Arsenal, when they won the league and reached the Champions League final in 2006, they still in 2014, and hear me out because this is important. They were still, Arsenal, able to attract the likes of Alexis Sanchez from Barcelona, the likes of Mesut Ozil from Real Madrid, right? Man United are the same. They were able to attract Paul Pogba and get him back. They were able to get Jadon Sancho, Rafa Varane. They were able to go and sign someone with the name of Casemiro. But let me tell you something. Arsenal reached the point after the Ozils and the Sanchez where they couldn't attract big names. What I mean big names, you can't. Man United might stop signing superstars. That means shirt sale go down. Nobody's watching the team. That means money go down. Do you know what I mean? That means revenue a little bit go down. That means, and if that continues for 2, 3, 4, 5 years, right? That means everything at the club go down, right? My point about that is that you have to understand that Man United, if they don't win the Champions League or the Premier League for the next 5 years, it goes down to 15 years. 15 years, right? Or 17. The last time they won was 2013, right? For the next 5 years, if they don't win, guys, Manchester United, they go to a real dark era where top players don't want to go there. They don't. Top players don't want to sign. Good managers don't want to go there. Okay, here we go. Host, I can't hear you for some reason. I can't hear
We'll
you.
try to unpack United a bit more after the Chelsea stream. I think it's better, you know. Yeah,
But I
let's
understand this. Here we go. This guy thinks that our biggest shirt sellers are academy players. You think that people in America or in Africa, they are buying Ahmad jersey. But Ahmad is not even academy. Garnacho. طب خلص والله. I'm done with
why are you using GA for shirt sales, Josue, as a way to make an argument?
you're a Man
Don't use
United
GA.
fan. Okay, he's a Man United fan or what is he? Ah,
That's why he is hurt about Salah. يا أخي.
okay, Josue, I'm gonna tell you one thing, Josue. You are one of the Man United fans that still think that we're big Man United. And I told you this. Listen, I told it to Terry in his face, and he didn't believe me in the beginning. Big up Terry, wallah. I told him, Terry, you might not be as attractive as what you think you are. A month later, he said, we actually might be not as attractive as what we think. We need to rebuild. Josue, I don't know when did you support your club, right? I don't know when did you support your club, but I'm gonna tell you one thing. People like you, right, are some of the fan base that are Inter had this fan base. We are entitled, so we deserve something. Nobody owes you, Man United people, anything, Habibis. Liverpool saw that because they are a big club in the. Liverpool thought about that years, guys. Wallahi, years. Liverpool fans, when I used to talk to them outside of social media, they used to tell me, we're big Liverpool. Bro, nobody owes you anything, Habibis. In football nowadays, nobody owes you anything. Because you were big one time, nobody owes. You have to sit back and accept where your club is at to be able to build. That's the thing about it, right?
Mhm.
We're gonna, guys, stay here. It's gonna take you to Husam. He's gonna do the Chelsea Aston Villa watch along.
Watch out!
Watch along. But a
Watch
couple of
out!
super chats before we go. Selection. Pressing high is how we play like Klopp. Is hilarious. Completely different style. There will be an adaptation period, as it should be a different style.
Deserve you wanted Deserve. End
Selection.
of my response. Yeah,
What is wrong with Deserve?
that's not the point. He wanted Deserve. Response done.
Frankie, cooking a stew while listening, and I hear Mo call me pathetic. Not your opinion. That it's all about the opinion. Okay, it's not personal, Frankie.
It's just business.
It's just business. It's just opinions. Like when people say I'm deluded, they're calling me
Watch
opinion. The stew has gone to shit now. Mo, thanks a lot. Hurt feelings and beef don't mix well. I like good sport. I like a good sport. That's a good super chat. Thank you, Frankie, for the support. Big up South Africa. See, sense of humor. Challenge the opinion. Big up. Like I like the super chat. Anyway, people, this has been an absolutely amazing stream. Stay here. It will take you to Husam. Then later we are on MHF unpacking Chelsea watch out. And by the way, there is a possibility that Aston Villa are coming for Liverpool in third place. Guys, remember.
I actually think Chelsea will win today, but we'll see.
I predicted Chelsea. I predicted Chelsea win, and people called me crazy. Did I predict
same.
Chelsea win?
I said Chelsea will win as well.
Yeah. People, big up. Thank you, everybody. Stay here. We'll take it to Husam. Like the video. Subscribe to the channel. We appreciate you. Big up for the Football Terrace community that joined us. And we'll see you guys soon.